If you're looking for weapon, armor, mods and mod parts, as well as a variable of other things, lots of platinum crystals, etc., this is the video for you. Here's our route. Today's episode is brought to you in part by wolves attacking my base yet again. Every time I come back here. We're going to be going to the bottom right of the map over here. It's just east of this Windward Point frontier. Make sure you bring a vehicle that you enjoy. We're going to be using it a lot on this run. First things first, I'm going to drink an iced tea. Makes me go a lot faster. You can drink eat a Borscht Deluxe for a food buff. That's going to give you double energy links. Now, every single car on this route has gas in the trunk, as well as some other items. I'm not going to do it for this video, but I usually stop and get every single one of these cars. Usually you come out with like 400 or 500 gas if you do that, but the video would be infinitely long if I did that, so. But where we're going on the map is this compound. We're going to be going up to this spot here. Again, cars everywhere. You can get lots of gasoline. I'm only going to stop with the red trucks. Just for the sake of a not so extremely long video. It's already going to be long. This run takes forever. But you just get so much stuff. And this is the first elite here. Should be able to make short work them. And the first gear crate. Now we go down this hall, down the stairs. You can jump over the balcony here. There's usually another elite. Oh, here he is. Apparently just a bit of a leg spike. You want to make sure you kill the grenadiers, because otherwise they'll stun you off of the thing. Now we're going to take a left and go up these stairs. Now, part of this run, I tried to aim for a lot of the medical crates, because medical crates become very important endgame. Kill this elite. Alright, he's down. Another weapon crate. Now, this one here is not openable for some reason. I also forgot, I gotta show... This is how many of these I have before this run started. I just picked up a bunch of weapon crates, so it's not entirely as truthful, but it's close enough. We'll see you at the end. Now we're coming all the way back out here. We're going to jump off this balcony, and we're going to drop off the edge here, and there's another elite here. Now you want to kill these drones, otherwise they'll become very pesky and follow you around. You can also bring whims and stuff that like help you with the larger jump, the double jump, stuff like that. I'm just using this mostly pure, other than the two foods, just so that proves that anybody can do it. You don't have to do all the fancy stuff. It will make it easier. It's a bunch of spots that you can kind of skip if you had like the extra jump height, but... Off the building we go. Over here is another crate. I'm probably going to get sniped. Oh, very good. So again, there's a whole lot of cars that I would normally stop for. It's all of these ones that are like blue and white. They kind of look like your car. If you stop at every single one, you're going to get a lot more random components and somewhere around 300 to 500 gasoline depending. So we're going up to this spot here. So it's right near the LEA Research Center. Going to the back side of it. Don't hit every car like I do. Primarily snipers and grenadiers that can actually stun you off of picking up the boxes, so those are the ones you want to kind of target down. Alright, now we're moving on to the, what is it called, the Blackfell oil fields. We're going to be coming in on this side, and we're not going to entirely follow the GPS here. So we're going to, just before this bridge, we're going to go off-roading. Now you want to be really careful here. There's a lot of stuff that you can ram into, so we're not going to go full speed. Yeah, we're going right through this crevice. So you're looking for this red truck here, or that railing there. We can get one more thing here. And then we go over to this bridge. I am a horrible driver. And we're going to the second bridge here. Slow the car down a little bit since it's starting to wobble. as you approach this spot, there can be a pup buddy guy here, and there actually is today. So usually people are farming this. So we can have a quick look at him there. It's a 2-1. So that's one of your locations on this route where you can get a bunch of different deviants. There's a lot of deviants on this route. If you had the extra jump, like double jump or the jump booster, you can just kind of get up from a different spot, or you can just jump up this. We're going to jump down. There's normally an elite here. Across the road here, we're going to go in here and kill this stupid thing there. Now we're going to be hopping this fence here, get up on top of these stairs for another storage crate over here. And then we drop down and kill this elite. He's an actual elite. He's got a name and everything. You just melt him like butter. And we move into this little compound here. We're going to take these steps, another weapon crate. We're going to jump down. And over here, there is a food crate. Just kind of go in here. Oh, big old leg spike. The servers have been dying lately, ever since the last patch. Alright, now we got this gear crate. And another elite right here. Alright, from here, we're going to be moving all the way down to... Oh, of course, everything wants to attack me. We're going to be going all the way down to this town. So it's down to Evergreen, if it'll give me a point. There we go. Whole bunch of off-roading, though. Now, you want to be careful on this road because the bus... Well, there he is. Yeah, he'll send your car flying. And again, I'm probably going to say this many times throughout this video, but this run is specifically going for weapon and armor mods and gear. So we're killing elites and opening those crates specifically, and we're getting any storage crates that I feel were on the way and worth stopping for, as well as there's a couple loot houses that are very worthwhile. Now, I recommend driving a lot more careful than I do, just because otherwise your car might explode. Another gear crate under the TV head. Oh, and she just gave an Artisan's touch. There's some nice proof that those guys also drop Artisan's touch, so that's another thing that you can farm on this run. Let's check that Deviant real quick. Let's see. It's a 2-2. It's not bad. So, next spot we're going to be going up to right around here. It's kind of near Blackfell. Now, I've been told that on the left side up here, there is apparently a Huggin' the Bull spawn somewhere around here. I've never seen it. I don't know if that's old, like, beta info, but if you ever see one, make sure you let me know in the comments that it is actually real down there. Alright, we're just gonna nuke this guy. Okay, after you've killed that elite, you want to go for this blue house. I refer to this as the blue house of loot. You can see behind it there's another elite that we're going to be going for, but it'll be after the house. What I recommend is kind of going around the edge and pick up everything. You don't need to go into the garage, there's nothing in there, but you got all of these closets and cabinets and just everything. This house doesn't have any sort of special crate or anything other than the storage boxes, but there's just so much loot from all these cabinets, and you'll also be able to get formulas. And those furniture formulas are one of the few things that actually go through seasons, so heavily worth picking them up. After you've looted the whole house, you can come out the backside here. So there's these trash cans. They also have lots of stuff. So you get that one. You can also come out of the house the other way. Now don't be fooled by that box. That's a mimic. Alright, now it's basically impossible to get a weak point on this guy, so I'm just going to blast him. And then you get a gear crate at the basketball. Now, this is like the town hall right around here. And it's kind of like the town hall of loot, but it does actually have a weapons crate. Now, this is also a false one, but I'm going to kind of just trigger it. Mostly because he's just in the way. Lots and lots of tables. I'm going to jump down to the first floor. Come down in here, and you got even more tables. more like desks, but they call them tables. Now, the main reason I'm hitting up these loot houses is because I want the formulas. You can also get like the fully built stuff, but those don't carry over for the next season, so... You got a storage crate here. Right after that, this guy's patrolling around this corner. So these balloon dudes now drop the pup buddy, apparently. He didn't drop it that time, though. And into this warehouse that he was guarding is another weapon crate. Alright, and then you can kind of go out the back here, and you've got a couple more trash cans to pick up. So we're aiming over here for this warehouse. It's actually like a supermarket. Now, I usually click my fingers around here just to see, because in the back in the bathroom, sometimes some rare tools and stuff can spawn. From this point, we go into what I believe was a hospital building, but I don't think it actually is because there's no real medical crates. But it's a parking garage. Now we're going to be going up the stairs that are back here, because there is another elite up the top. If you haven't got the Mystic Crate, it's there. Alright, now we're going to be going this way over to the hospital I was talking about. So there's the three medical crates, and then at the top, you've got a gear crate. Now, from here, we're going to be going back down the main street. Should be an elite right here. Oh, okay, there they are. So after you kill that elite, you're going to be going over to the gas station. All the way in the back, you have a storage crate. And then behind the front counter, you have your weapon crate. Now, after the gas station, we're just going to be going down the road a bit. There's two main points that we're going to be hitting. We're going to be hitting that motel. Just before that, we're going to go in here. We're gonna block ourselves from being able to get inside because we're an idiot. And you got your gear crate. Then out the back door here, up the stairs, and you got your storage crate. And we go to the the loot motel. You got your trash cans out in the back here. And then as you're going through each one of these cabinets, both outside and inside, if you've never done it before, you can always click your fingers, and it'll highlight everything that you need to be looting. The hotel has lots of stuff, so yeah, these are the three main areas that I still stop because there's just so much stuff. And if you have the upgraded disassembly benches, so you can get even more parts out of all of these. Hop the fence, back in our car, and now we're going to be going up this road here. We're not actually leaving the area just yet. So go into this farm, you've got a gear crate here. In the back, there's usually some stuff that you can suck up. Hop through the window in the storage crate. And then out back here, we've got this elite. Now, from this point, the next area that we want to go to is all the way down here. It's this, the Fort Erie, whatever. But it's so far away that it's easier to just teleport. And at this point, you might also be, like, running out of storage. So you can teleport back to your territory. In my case, I'm probably going to have to deal with wolves again because, yeah, like clockwork, there they are. They're a pain in the ass. You can also repair, you can get new foods, more ammo. Or if you're like me, because you rammed into everything, you can repair your car. We're going to go back here. So, we were just up here. We're going to come down, and we're going to teleport to this teleportation tower. So again, we're kind of going over here. We're going to completely ignore the GPS because we're going very off-road. Just following this mountain along the side. And again, this area is really good if you have the whims for, like, extra jump height or double jump, but it is entirely possible without it, and I want to showcase that. That's why I'm not using it. Alright, so we're going to climb this little thing here, and then we're going to jump up and climb up into the building, kind of a little bit of a skip. And then we're going to go into this, like, town hall looking building. Gonna suck up all the loot in there, and then we're going to leave and take a left, go around the building, and we're going to go partially up this ramp and jump over. Now you're jumping off, and you're going to kind of go to the left a little bit. You can see the little glowing blue thing there. That's the one storage crate that's easily accessible on the way down toward the next major crate. You get your gear crate and you bail out. So from here, we're going to be going up to this compound up here that I apparently have a bunch of side quests that I haven't bothered to do yet. This time is one of the few times where we can actually trust the GPS. Highly recommend not driving like me. Again, in this area, you're going to find a lot of cars. They're all going to have portable mixed fuel in them. I usually stop for every single one, but again, just for the video's sake, so it isn't an infinite run time, I'm not picking them up. Because there is just so many cars, there's tons of stuff in them, and lots of gasoline, or portable mixed fuel. Just take care of the elite at the entrance. After that, you're going to go into this main warehouse here. Into this warehouse where there's a ton of mechanic dudes. Get your weapon crate, and then we're going up these steps. Tables, a food table, more tables, and your med kit thing. From here we're going to kind of sneak back into this previous warehouse. It's just at the end of it. Turning back around. We're going to go up a whole lot of stairs. Going in through here. There's a bunch more medical bags, as well as an elite, a gear crate, all kinds of stuff in here. Again, just make sure you're picking up the med crates. If you haven't reached the point where you need medical stuff all the time, you're probably not PvPing that much, and you might be using an Icy Rain build with the healing like I am. But everybody else needs them. We go outside, take a right, and you're going up the elevator. We got another elite to take care of. Now we're going to go up into this compound here. You can pick up that toaster or any other things that are near this point. And the storage crate on the way in. Now inside this room, I have seen the butterfly Deviant. It's one of the few places I have managed to find it in the game after the initial one that you get. You go all the way to the bottom, try not to break your legs like I do, and then you're going to be opening this, that way you can get another weapon crate. Got a little bit of loot in the side room. Now from this point, there's really nothing left in this compound worth going for. So the easiest way is actually to teleport home again. It should be up by now, like just barely. Deal with your wolves at home again. And then we're going to teleport back. So we're going from this compound over to this compound. At this point, your food buff might have worn off, so you may want to pop another one. Now you're going to climb up the wall to be able to get this weapon crate real easy. And jump back over the balcony and kill this. Going in the main entrance, taking a left. And we're going to go up these stairs back here. There's a gear crate, and there should also be storage boxes, as well as random items over here. A medicine crate is another one of those dummy ones where you can't actually open it. Jump over the balcony again. And you got a storage crate under the stairs. Up the stairs we go. Another storage crate, and then we go up into the center of this area for a gear crate. And we're going to drop down and kill the elite down here. After you've killed that elite, you can come back out the main entrance, taking the left-hand side. And as we're leaving this compound here, there's one more storage crate. So we're going over to the Sunshine Farm. And on the way, there's a bunch more cars. Again, I recommend stopping and getting all of them, but for the sake of the length of this video, I'm not going to. Just drive down to the solar farm. Going to apparently have my car go flying. This is not usually a normal way that I suggest going into the solar farm. Usually the main entrance is a much better way to do it. So usually you would come in on this side. Try not to die to the bombers. So one problem with dealing with vultures is they have lots of explosions. Again, this is another area where if you have the whims to be able to jump and double jump, etc., it's a lot easier, but You can get up most of them just by doing regular jumps. You can also just climb the ladders. Get your gear crate up at the top. We're dropping them down to grab the storage crate at the bottom. Then we're going over into this warehouse-ish building crate on the left. And then up the stairs and into the other room, you'll find your gear crate. We go out the back door, jump off the edge, and we head towards the cliff over here. Going up through all their really rickety buildings, and up here you're going to find this elevator. As soon as you get to the top, I recommend killing this dude, because otherwise he's going to tackle you and explode. And then climb the big-ass ladder. Climbing all the way up all the water tanks to get to the top. Now right around this area is where you can actually find a Voodoo doll. I'll show a video of that one. I've gotten like a level 4s and level 5s from up here. They're rare, but they do show up every now and then if you run this often. So we get that gear crate in the top building there, and then we kind of hop down, and we're taking this path all the way to the north side. There's actually another building compound up here. Oh, so between the last time I did this and the patch that just went out, this ladder was added. That ladder did not used to be there. Alright, after you've gotten that crate, we're going to be going out the main entrance, or the back entrance, I guess. So, from here, we're going to be going all the way up to the White Cliff compound. So we're not going to follow the GPS though, because it wants us to go all the way around and take roads. And I'm not a fan of roads. I actually am a fan of roads, so you go real fast on them, and it's actually very convenient. But there's no roads this way, and I don't want to go all the way around. So we're just going to go up here. So again, on this path, there's a whole lot of cars. And primarily the only things that I'm going to stop for just for the video's sake is these red trucks, because the red trucks have more loot in them. Or specifically, they have crate loot. Now, as you're getting up to the White Cliffs facility up here, we're just going to drive right in here. Now, behind the front desk up here is one crate. We're going down the left-hand side here. There is an elite that we want to take care of. Then you have a storage crate in this little office, meeting room. Just remember to spam F as you run through all the cubicles, because they'll give you random items that are on people's desks. You can steal the guy's stapler, you know. It's into this main lab room. On the left side there is another weapon crate. Lots of items on the floor and on all these benches here. You can also deal with the random dudes. Now from here, we're going to take a left. This one here has a storage crate. There's another one here. We've got an elite to deal with. And then another storage crate in the room that the elite was kind of guarding. Then you've kind of got one of the main rooms. It's like a server room almost. This is where you're going to find your gear crate. And then hidden back here is a washroom. Now from this point, you can also go up these steps and just have a little look up here to see if there's an orb of lightning. We come back down. This elevator is going to take us down to the last elite, and then we'll check out all the loot that we got from this run. And again, just remember that this run did not include all of those cars, so there's a whole lot of portable mixed fuel you could have gotten, as well as a ton of random components. Alright, so now you can just teleport back to your base and check out all the loot that you got. Now you also have your weapons that you picked up, so anything that was not in your set, they're all the new ones. So I got a long axe, a dusty, backfire, a Black Panther, and a bone knife. So here's some extra little bit of loot. It's not much, but sometimes it'll be legendary stuff. Now for the armor, let's see, we picked up a beret, we picked up a precise shot mask, this Oasis mask, these hardy gloves I also just got, and this heavy duty top. Now, for the mods that we obtained, I did clear out everything before I came in here, or before I started this run. So for weapon mods, we got 14 purple and 2 legendary. For armor mods, we got 15 purple and 5 legendary. We get also for Deviants, we got a Lightning Orb, we got an Artisan's Touch, and a Pup Buddy. We've also seen a bunch of other things like the Butterfly. Now, for one of the more important things, we actually got some formulas. So the Industrial Chair we managed to get this time. We got the third carton, and some wallpapers. These ones here I already had. I just hadn't gotten around to breaking them down. So notable drops outside of the blueprints, the formulas, etc. We've got roughly 230 of the weapon mod parts. And it was a little over 300 of the armor mod parts. On top of that, we have high value things would be like acid, so 154, 186 electronic parts, 114 platinum crystals, 99 stardust source. And then other than that, you have your polydetoxidants. I got 7 of those, and refined detoxidants. I got 7 of those. These are also very valuable endgame. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you click that like button, and let me know down in the comments if there's any other types of videos that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. On the left-hand side, you'll see additional videos pertaining to this, and on the right-hand side, you'll see a playlist.